Hello and welcome to the SMK National Campaigner Awards. Now, this has been a difficult year and we really hope that this is a way of making us feel inspired and motivated at this difficult time. So first off, let's hear from Chief Executive of the Sheila McKechnie Foundation, Sue Tibbles.
Hello and welcome to the SMK National Campaigner Awards 2020. We're here a little later than planned thanks to COVID-19, but it is really lovely to be with you all here today. It has of course been a really difficult time. We've seen many existing injustices exacerbated and many new problems come to the fore, but we do think there's reason for hope. The good news is that campaigners just don't give up. And many are prevailing, as we are going to celebrate today.
I know how hard everybody else has been working, all the other nominations, and congratulations to them. So, I do appreciate to win is something special. Really, it was using digital in itself to create an online community, which unpaid carers have rallied round and embraced, has been amazing.
The overturning of Northern Ireland's near-total abortion ban would not have been possible without collective effort and the commitment of many. We want to thank everyone who contributed to this historic reform.
We're based in a town called Nuneaton, which is in Warwickshire. You could describe it as an area that had complications and it would be identified as having additional need. Elaine's campaign has directly seen a free-to-use ATM come into the neighbourhood. It's to help them improve the area and also the outlook and the prospects for the people that are living there.
It was fantastic to really push the agenda forward. Section 21 is the leading cause of homelessness. It causes so much uncertainty for people, impacting on their mental health, their physical health. And so we're really pleased to have made such progress on this issue.
From our point of view, it's been fantastic to get this award. I think now's the time for us to talk about what it means for our communities as well. It's a shame that it's taken such a big crisis to shine a light on this issue.
Our campaign really started from an area called Butetown, which is predominantly a BAME and diverse community. What we found is that there was a lot of underrepresentation and unemployment, and we were doing some listening to find out what the issues were. We're absolutely delighted that we won the award. We let the teams know and our communities know for all their hard work that they've done. Obviously, celebrations had to be virtual, but we've been getting chocolate and treats to celebrate quietly.
For us, this was really a campaign which started with the parents and the patients and their families, and they were the ones that led it right from the start and throughout. I'm just so pleased for them because they put their heart and soul into this fight for so many years when their child's lives were on the line in the face of greed from a big pharmaceutical company, and they were so determined and so effective, and I'm so proud that we were able to support in that campaign fight.
Tell me, what has been the most exciting part of your campaign?
Thank you for our award. We love making our films and we are having pizza and ice cream to celebrate winning. My favourite thing was swimming and climbing.
The campaign really started, we attended a young people's event and there were professionals there talking about what they thought was best for young people and what young people supposedly wanted, and we brought it back to our young people and kind of brought them in and had that conversation with them. They kind of talked about running their own conference and wanting to talk to professionals about how they would have liked to have been spoken to, how their disclosures should have been received and dealt with, and what would have, perhaps made them wanting to engage with those services a bit more and felt supported.
You have to know in your heart the why, the shared ethos and values with other people, that you can come together and fight on a united front. And for me, it's the powerlessness of children, it's knowing the strength of having rights in law, and the importance of people and children and young people being listened to and respected.
Now to a special message from an SMK patron, former Prime Minister, a friend of Sheila McKechnie herself, the Right Honourable Gordon Brown.
I want to congratulate all winners and participants in the Sheila McKechnie National Campaigner Awards. Sheila was the campaigner of campaigners, so a award in her name carries so much prestige and status. And let me, as one of the founding patrons, thank all of you for what you have done, and thank the Sheila McKechnie Foundation for all its work, and wish it a 15th birthday of success. It has come a long way, but has got more to do. And I believe the period from 2020 to 2035 will be as successful as the period from 2005 to 2020, if not more.
Now to a really special category. It's our final category. So if you've been saving a special drink, now would be a good time to raise a toast. This is the Long-Term Achievement Award, which is always a very special part of our awards ceremony. But this year, all the more so because our winner sadly died not long after he was nominated.
SMK decided to award Reverend Paul Nicholson for the Long-Term Achievement Award just a few months before he passed away in March of this year. Sadly, he never knew he was nominated. Paul Nicholson rooted his work in the experiences of real people. He collaborated with academics, politicians and charities to get things done.
Yeah, Dad was quite an extraordinary character. I think he'd be pleased that his work had been recognised. It's kind of weird with Dad. I think he'd be more happy that it gave him a space to campaign further. He just had this thing about injustice. But Dad was just one of those guys that couldn't stand by.
That's a wonderful tribute. Thank you so much, Tom Nicholson, son of the late Reverend Paul Nicholson. And I think we should all raise a glass of champagne today, one way or another. We need to get hold of some in tribute to your father and his achievements. Well done,
To Dad.
So remember, never stop campaigning. We need your campaigns now more than ever. Keep up your energy, keep up your inspiration, and see you next year at the 2021 SMK National Campaigner Awards.